MK Party Secretary General Floyd Shivambu shocked many people on social media during Easter weekend when he was seen rubbing shoulders with the fugitive Malawian pastor prophet Shepherd Bushiri. For those who may not remember, Bushiri is a fugitive from justice in South Africa, having fled in 2020 after he secured bail in the courts. 5 years later, the South African government is still struggling to get him back in the country, where he faces serious criminal charges of rape, fraud, money laundering, among a slew of charges. Last month, a Malawian court ruled in favor of extraditing Bushiri back to South Africa along with his wife. But it appears that the so-called man of God and his lawyers are expected to appeal that process. Floyd Shivambu's own party, where he is facing severe pressure from factions linked to the New Zealand Zuma Sambuja, have publicly distanced themselves from the Shivambu Bushiri meeting, saying they respect the rule of law. Meanwhile, Justice Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi has also condemned Shivambu, noting that the recent visit was a grave concern and that the so-called man of God was a fugitive from justice. The MK Party has publicly scolded its Secretary General for the visit to Malawi, describing Bushiri as a self-proclaimed prophet. Spokesperson Tlamulo Ndlela said in a statement, "The party wishes to make it unequivocally clear that this visit was not sanctioned, endorsed, or initiated by the leadership or any official structure of the MK Party. The Secretary General undertook this visit in his personal capacity and without the mandate or knowledge of the party. The Umkhonto weSizwe Party upholds the rule of law and maintains a zero-tolerance stance on criminality in all its forms. When in an unprecedented case, President Zuma was sent to prison without trial under Roman Dutch law, he did not flee from justice, but was incarcerated and served his time, even though it was a miscarriage of justice and a violation of his human rights. We remain firmly opposed to any association with individuals who are fugitives from justice. Our values are rooted in integrity, justice, and accountability, and we reject any actions that compromise the reputation and ethical standing of our movement." That was the statement from the MK Party spokesperson, Tlamulo Ndlela. Kubayi said Floyd Shivambu's visit and conduct and association with Bushiri was a blatant act of disrespect towards South Africa's legal system. In a statement, she said, "Mr. Shivambu's actions erode public trust in the justice system and embolden those who believe they can escape accountability. No one, regardless of status or position, is above the law. Political leaders have a responsibility to uphold the rule of law, not fraternize with fugitives," said Justice Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi. And we've come to the end. Have your say. What did you think of Floyd visiting Prophet Bushiri? Did the MK Party leader make a misstep? Drop us a comment, like, share, subscribe.
Jesus, that's my boss. Shout again, Jesus, that's my boss.